And it's the Suns to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Oh, what a shot! That was from way downtown!
Oh, that might be the craziest shot I've seen. No rhyme or reason whatsoever.
Irving, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a three-point game. And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Back to Durant. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Thompson. Now Exum to the inside. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Booker, the pass to Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Irving. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. This one for three. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 6.
As soon as he's shot ready, Kevin Durant, the rise and fire on the pull-up jumper. That is sweet.
Kept alive. Out to Thompson. Pass to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Beal. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Washington. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Booker fires from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
The Suns leading. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. For 3, Durant. Phoenix no good that time either. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Davis, the pass to Exum. Drops in the 3. 6 points for him.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Outside Durant. The three is up. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Exum. 6 points for him. The Suns making a switch here. Richards is checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Suns. Number 2, and Richards.
Outside Irving. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
The kick to Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Now here's Irving. No good with the triple. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Richards, and he buries his first look.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Irving for three. Richards pulls it in. Booker finds Durant. Puts up a deep three. Oh, he trains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And
The previous play is under review.
the question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Grayson Allen is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the small forward position. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Booker, the pass to Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 17 points. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Launches it. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Right side, Irving. Thompson outside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Strong finish at the rim by Booker.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Irving up top, defended by Dunn. And it's Washington missing. The Suns lead by 4. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Booker, no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And here's Thompson for three. They get the rebound. Pass to Irving. Let's go with a three. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Davis a screen. Here's Irving. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Irving's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
The kick to Durant. 54 seconds left in the second period. Allen, the pass to Durant. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 4. Left side, Irving. Washington passes to Irving. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Durant with a screen on Irving. Beal goes in. And then Beal with the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Washington, a screen on Allen. Thompson, no good. Durant with it, working on Thompson, and it's slammed in by Durant.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix, getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Williams is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Prosper in at the power forward position.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Williams misses. The Suns lead by 7. Here's Beal from behind the arc. Lee misses. And now the Mavs on the run. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Dinwiddie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the coaching staff encourages Dinwiddie to take these shots. He is so dangerous on the catch and shoot.
Bull, the pass to Beal. Back to Bull. Out to Beal. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Gafford. Back to Williams. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Bull grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Beal. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup. Beal's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, this guy's so springy from the 2-guard position. Just incredible athleticism by Bradley Beal on the drive.
And it's in there. And it's an 8-point Suns lead. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Beal against Williams. Pass to Marshall. Here's the 3. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside O'Neal. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. O'Neal's got 5 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And it's Marshall penetrating.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
2 minutes.
Here's Martin.
2 minutes.
Count that bucket. And the Suns lead by 13.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game now. And he drops the first. Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Bull. Allen comes in for Lee. And it's Booker in for Bradley Beal. Booker can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 12. Dinwiddie left side. Williams against Martin. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's Phoenix. They're on an 11-3 run. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Basket's good.
Assist goes to Williams.
The Suns lead by 15. Booker with it. Guarded now by Williams. Booker, the pass to Martin. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Williams. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Booker fires from way outside. Allen, the pass to Martin. Outside for Booker. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Phoenix liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 50. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Nick Richards. Grayson Allen is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Cody Martin, and it's O'Neal in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Exum with it. He's against Martin. Davis, the pass to Washington. Picked it out of midair. Here we go, one-on-one. Allen with it. Now Thompson defending. Now here's Richards. Tight defense on him. It's Martin on the wing. The 3-ball. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Suns lead by 18. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Irving, no good. Phoenix leading by 18. Left side, Booker. Durant surveying the D. Booker with a screen on Davis. Connects from downtown. Durant's got 27.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Washington. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Irving with a deep 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Phoenix with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Durant's shot is off.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Irving for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. Doesn't matter.
Thompson outside. Outside for Irving. And it's Dallas scoring again.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Booker with it. Now Thompson defending. And Durant gets it to go.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Durant way outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From downtown, and Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 32 points.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Fires from way outside. Davis with a rebound. Irving for three. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 18. Solid defense from Bowl. Booker with it. So it's the Suns winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
teams, RJ, they have rosters filled with veteran players.
I was on a few teams like this, Kevin, and it's just great for the locker room. Guys are usually willing to accept their roles and understand how to win.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Lillard from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Dunn.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
KD's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Prince outside. Prince with a screen on Dunn. Kicks it out to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Softly drops in the floater.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
And a deep 3 from Booker. Whoa! From way out there!
And it drops. Okay.
What was he doing? I can't believe he knocks that down. Just call it temporary insanity and move on.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. With 3, Booker. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Out to the right wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Jackson a screen on Dunn. Lillard the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
Booker with it. Outguarded by Giannis. That's good from Booker on the assist by KD. That's now 8 points for Devin Booker. Screen by Giannis. To the paint. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Suns trail by 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker left side. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Bull finds Booker. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got 10 points.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Done against Lillard. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bucks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Beal kicks to Durant. Off target from 3-point range. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Jackson misses. Booker with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Beal gets a wide open look. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Lillard hits it from three-point range. He's got 12.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Beal taking his time here. KD dishes the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Got a hand on it. And so it's Milwaukee headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's done in at the small forward position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view it?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Lillard against Dunn. A 3-ball. Gets in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Booker finds KD. Booker looking around. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Prince wide open, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammates.
What a shot by Durant!
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Screen by Giannis from outside the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Richards got his 4th rebound in this one. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Martin subbed in for Dunn.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Martin with a screen on Jackson. Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Lillard from deep 3-point land. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker in the post. Covered by Lillard. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Booker. Lillard against Martin. Launches it from deep. And it's Lillard missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Giannis against Booker. And stolen by Prince. And Prince with a clear path to the hoop. And Prince with the jam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Here's Booker. Chalk up 2 there. Booker's got 22.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Lillard kicks to Prince. There's the triple. Damian Lillard, and that's good. And the Bucks lead by 9. Booker outside. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Here's O'Neal. Booker outside. And here is Beal. Back to Booker. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we finished one half of basketball. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Porter. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Green. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Trent in a 2-guard. Jones in the post. Porter's there. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bull. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Porter, no luck. Suns trail by 9. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Trent against Martin. Trent passes to Kuzma. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. Trent can't hit. Well, Phoenix shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Jones dishes to Martin. And the 3 ball is good. Martin's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Phoenix. From the arc. Lopez, no luck. Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Back to Jones. Kicks it out to Allen. Jones against Porter. Jones, the pass to Martin. A beautiful reverse layup. Martin's got 5 now.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The kick out to Lopez. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Outside Porter. Lopez, a screen on Beal. It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's KD for three. Here's Martin. Caption coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 4 assists in the game. Porter looking it over. It's Trent on the wing. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
In comes Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly. And you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points. Giannis a screen on Beal. Porter kicks to Green. From the top of the key. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Trent outside, and it's in there. Trent's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Bull. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant, and it's done in for Cody Martin. Prince against Beal. Phoenix no good that time either. Now Lillard for the three, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break defensively. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Royce O'Neal. Allen is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Dunn, and it's Richards in at the center, filling out the middle.
Just insisting on getting that bucket. Even the foul couldn't stop Beal.
Phoenix making some changes. Bull. He's checked in for Nick Richards. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and it's Devin Booker in for Allen. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win. He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Outside Portis. And Lillard kicks to Jackson. Pass to Kuzma. Prince against Booker. Shoots the three. Prince can't hit. Suns trail by 10. KD with it. Picked up by Portis. KD drives in. The teardrop falls in.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Puts up a deep three. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And against Lillard. Pass to Jackson. Back to Lillard. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. And the Bucks miss again. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Milwaukee leading by 6. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Lillard outside. Portis, the pass to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. And Lillard kicks to Portis. They get it again. Back to Lillard. Giannis a screen on done. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 29.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Booker's shot is good.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
Giannis a screen on done. A shot by Lillard, wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Bol. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. From downtown. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Durant. Three-pointer Lillard. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Damian Lillard.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
The first one falls.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And again, the Bucks miss. Not sure the miracle Craig is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Now, here's Lillard. From deep three-point territory, off the mark. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks.
teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Prince in at the 3. Stolen by Davis. Here's the break. Irving, the pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Exum. Thompson outside. Washington, a screen on Lillard. Thompson, that's good.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Irving. Washington finds Irving. Washington, a screen on Jackson. Irving, the pass to Thompson. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Irving against Lillard. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 6.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Davis with a screen on Jackson. Irving, no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Lillard passes to Portis. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Portis for 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Davis with a screen on Lillard. And here's Thompson for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I could stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Irving. Davis, a screen. And it's Irving off the drive. Over Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Well, Irving takes advantage of any mistakes defenders make, so you've got to recognize how crafty he is.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handle. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. For 3, here's Lillard. He gets hauled in by Exum.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. They get it back. Knocked loose. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Milwaukee now. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Here's Lillard. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Lillard's got 8 points.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
17 seconds left in the first. Again, the miss by Dallas.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
From deep. And that's not gonna go. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the small forward. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Washington, a screen on Jackson. Irving with a deep 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Portis. Lillard up top. He's guarded by Exum. Lillard looking around. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
When that clock is running down, you want Dame to have the rock. He can create offense out of nothing.
Out to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Lillard. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Can't connect from long distance. Milwaukee in the lead. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Now here's Irving. High post Davis. Davis with a screen on Lillard. The 3 from Thompson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Portis with a screen on Thompson. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Washington.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Portis. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Here's Christie, defended by Jackson. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Gafford the screen for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Portis with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Portis. And it doesn't fall for him. Made two, missed two now. .11 left in the second quarter. Marshall passes to Christie.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Christie. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Lillard passes to Portis. Jackson for three. Drains the triple. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Good.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And the dunk by Lillard.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Marshall. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard outside. Pulls it. Nice open look, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Milwaukee, thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Najee Marshall is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Christie in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Back to Green. Pass to Lopez. Offensive rebound. Trent outside. Back to Lopez. The 3. He buries it from 3. Lopez has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. BA?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Good on the second one. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Martin. Back to Dinwiddie. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Bucks leading by 4. Trent outside. Lopez, the screen. Trent, the pass to Lopez. Back to Trent. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. And the Bucks lead by 7.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Dinwiddie. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
An open look for Porter, and the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. Pass to Gafford. Back to Marshall. Fires for three. Dallas no good that time either. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Gafford. Sweet little floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Porter against Dinwiddie. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Kuzma. Jacks up a three. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Kuzma. Lopez has got 7.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
Here's Christie, guarded by Trent. Pass to Martin. The floater. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Porter finds Trent. Back to Porter. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Pure from three-point range. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The Bucks leading by 11. And here's Trent. 1:02 left in the third. An easy 2 on the layup.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Christie. Off the mark there with a 3. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Kuzma outside. Lopez, the screen. And here's Green from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Marshall. Oh, misses the dunk.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
No problems knocking that one down. Porter's got 8 points.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Up big because of this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Bucks leading by 16. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
Lillard keeps the defense honest by spacing them out from the corner.
Irving, the pass to Davis. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Exum's shot is off.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Buries it from 3. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded by Exum. Over to the left wing. Antetokounmpo inside. Davis on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. for three. Here's Lillard. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Mavericks trail by 18. Thompson outside. Outside for Irving. Stolen by Jackson. Knocks it loose. Antetokounmpo with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. They grab their own miss. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. Lillard outside. Portis a screen from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Irving for three. On target from range.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. The three. Again, the miss by Lillard. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lillard passes to Prince. Out to Lillard. Stolen by Thompson. From outside the arc. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems becoming easier for him.
There's Jackson with the three. Counted from distance.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Davis with a screen on Jackson. Outside Davis. Another three for Dallas.
This is what the big-time players in the league do. Anthony Davis just had his team get hit for a three-pointer on defense. He comes right back at him with a three of his own. Bang!
It's stolen by Irving. Inside. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Irving. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Irving. It's scooped up. Pass to Lillard. Over Irving. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 9-point game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Lillard with the ball. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Hard to exceed Portis' level of energy. I mean, he just doesn't seem to ever stop.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Milwaukee now, leading by 12. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Nine seconds left in the final quarter. Fires away from way outside. Gets the bucket. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Doors that should attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Bull out there with Durant, and it's done in at the small forward position. Now here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy. Well, Dante Exum quickly out into transition in the open floor. You cannot lose this guy.
Booker's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Irving against Booker. The shot's good from Irving.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
KD a screen. Booker the pass to KD. Another three for Phoenix.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Durant sets a screen for Booker. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Washington, that's good.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
No good from Irving.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Takes it inside, and the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Irving passes to Washington. KD against Irving. Lets it go. Outside for Davis. And Devin Booker pulls it down. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Washington with the screen on down. Irving finds Washington. And yes, it's good. Washington's got 7 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 7 points in the game.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
Irving kicks to Exum. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's KD for three. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hands it from downtown.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Beal, and the layup falls.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Irving passes to Davis. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Booker with no one around. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Shots good by Booker.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Durant with the steal. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points and will be... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
We've got Dante Exum. Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Washington. And it's Davis at the center position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. The Suns making a change here. Allen's checked in. Here's Durant. Using his length inside. Durant.
See how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Down low, here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
A deep three from Durant. Durant with another miss. Mavericks leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Durant hand delivers the transition bucket.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Irving passes to Davis. The kick out to Irving. Fires from deep. The rebound by Richard. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to Washington. Thompson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Thompson hammers it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. AD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Beal against Irving. Dunn passes to Richards. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Durant, money from deep. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Davis with a screen on Dunn. Thompson in the corner. Fires for three. They get it back. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Beal the pass to Richards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Phoenix also making some changes. Bull. He's checked in for Nick Richards. And Martin subbed in for Dunn. Three, Marshall sinks the three-pointer. Marshall's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's KD, and KD throws it down.
Now that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Martin with a screen on Beal. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. O'Neal's checked in for Durant, and it's Devin Booker in for Beal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Martin with the bucket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Inside, here's Lively, and finished off by Lively.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here's Booker from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Mavericks on top, leading by just one. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for the fans' half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Grayson Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Martin in at the small forward. And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
And finished off by O'Neal.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Suns leading by 3. It's Allen with the drive. And here's Booker from the arc. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, the delivery from Booker, so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
To end the run. Offensive rebound.
The hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 6.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Martin from outside carries it from three-point range. Martin's got 5 now.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Booker outside. Richards passes to Booker. Oh! Booker with the bound.
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
Here's Lively. Defended by Richards. Martin wide open. He fires another 3 for Dallas.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Booker inside. He's against Williams. Booker no good. Martin with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Here's Richards. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Martin and finished off by Martin.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Booker. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Count it.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
1:31 left in the third quarter. Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. Mavericks with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Booker against Williams. Martin with the screen for Williams. Outside Martin. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Martin's got 12 points in just the second half.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. Exum comes in for Najee Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving subbed in for Williams. And then for Phoenix, Ole comes in for Nick Richards. And Jones subbed in for Booker. That's a 2 from Martin. And finished off by Martin. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
He got it up. No good. Shot missing. Caleb Martin has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Kyrie Irving is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Washington in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Off the inbound pass. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Davis with a screen on Dunn. And on the way from Irving for 3. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The lead is 2. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
A difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
Here's Irving. The shot from the low post is good.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Stolen by Washington. Thompson outside. Davis in the corner. Pass to Washington. Davis setting the pick for Washington. Tries again. Out to Thompson. Washington with the screen on Jones. 5 on the clock. Thompson passes to Washington. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Booker, he's checked in for Jones. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Irving against Dunn. Washington with the screen on Dunn. Washington finds Davis. Oh, Davis showing his range.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Durant for 3. And Irving pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 3. Thompson outside. It's up a 3. And Ball pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Durant kicks to Dunn. Beal the pass to Booker. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Booker's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And Davis throws it down.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Oh, with it, picked up by Thompson. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
Over to the left wing. Washington kicks to Thompson. Back to Washington. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And finished off by KD.
And this is what makes KD special. The willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
And Davis throws it down.
Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the clutch.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Dante Exum.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment, no matter how big, no matter how small.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great and-one play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Davis setting the pick for Exum. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
On the wing, Booker. He's defended by Exum. And here are the Mavericks now. Outside, Davis. Off target from outside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. KD passes to Booker. From deep. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 2. Back to Davis. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Mavericks now. Pass to Exum. Thompson in the corner. Outside Irving.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with a steal.
Booker looking around. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this.
You know, BA, it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Bol out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a three-point game. Booker, the pass to Bol. Back to Booker. The fader. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in the suit and the coaches are over. It's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Oh, a really deep three that time. Booker's got 5 now.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. From deep three-point range. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Antetokounmpo with it. Beal picks him up. The three from Prince. They get it again. Out to Lillard. Takes a three. The shot no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Booker. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Devin Booker insisting on finishing what he started. That's a great and one.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw this game. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Booker can't get it to go.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Portis outside. There's the triple. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Outside Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bucks leading by 5. Lillard outside. And stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here we go. 4-3. Tries again. The three is up. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Durant with it. Portis picks him up. Pass to Bull. Dunn outside. Durant, the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. The shake. And it's Booker again missing. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Now here's Portis. Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
It's good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Lillard. The Suns getting their last shot to go. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point land. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bulls got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And here are the Suns now, after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Jones against Jackson. Jones drives in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Milwaukee in the lead, and no matter if he starts or is a reserve, Tyus Jones always takes care of the ball, Brent.
Incredibly low turnover numbers throughout his career. This is the kind of guy that coaches put implicit trust in to run their offense. He will continue to find ways to be part of any rotation throughout his NBA career.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Jackson, and that one's good. Lillard.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Beal with a screen on Trent. Trent against Jones. Pass to Durant. Over on Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Now, this is the toughest shot, supposedly, in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Beal. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. He shoots. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
And Durant doesn't need more than a click to get one off.
Lillard with the ball. Durant covering. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Allen, he's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution for the Suns.
Lillard passes to Portis. Portis with a screen on Jones. Back to Portis from deep three-point land. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside Durant. KD gets a step. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Prince. Martin, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Jones. And Lillard, here we go. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Tries it from 19. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Yeah, KD attacking the rim. Hard to imagine anybody's going to get in the way of that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Lillard. Booker, good.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
For 3, here's Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Here's Lillard, following the score by Phoenix. Again, Milwaukee!
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Suns. O'Neal's checked in. There's 48 seconds left in the second. A nice shot by Booker.
And when Booker's connecting from deep, this offense goes to another level. Good to see him drain that.
Lopez, the screen on Booker. Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. Lopez, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard with the ball. Richards picks him up, and here's Lopez from the arc. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Booker. Here's O'Neal. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Booker drives in, and Booker with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. There's the screen by Kuzma. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Grayson Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Cody Martin. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Bol in at the 5 down low.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Booker against Porter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Suns trail by 3. Here's Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Porter with it. Martin picks him up. Lopez, the screen on Martin. Here's Porter. Offensive rebound. Bucks. The kick out to Kuzma. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Booker's shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Porter finds Kuzma. Back to Porter. Clock at 4. The kick out to Kuzma. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Bumped and still finishing. Booker with great balance.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Trent. Now Lopez. The 3 is up. No good there. Excellent D there from Booker. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
It's Booker on the wing. For the lead. What balance from Booker.
Booker has every shot that you could possibly imagine. Incredibly skilled at scoring that ball.
Lopez, the screen on Martin. Here's Trent. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got rebound number 7 tonight. Booker with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Booker goes in. Booker finds a lane. Nice.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Kuzma outside. Outside Porter. And stolen by Booker. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Lopez. And the officials call a traveling violation. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Devin Booker. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Allen against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And here's the fast break. Here's O'Neal. And there's the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 10.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
The Suns making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Suns on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. For 3, here's Lillard. They get it back to halt the run. Back to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
And Giannis throwing his body in there and gets rewarded.
Richards inside. Defended by Portis. Richards' shot is off. Lillard outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And the 3-pointer goes. Lillard's got 19 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Jackson gets the bucket.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
The Suns lead by 6. For 3, Durant. The deep ball from KD.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Fires from way outside. Prince grabs the miss.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Picked by Prince. Let's go with a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Durant. For 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
KD really just rising up against anybody. That height and length, that makes him so dangerous.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pass to Prince. Lillard against Beal. And the dunk by Lillard.
Incredible. it sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Durant with the bucket.
What an unreal scorer Kevin Durant is.
The Bucks trail by 12. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Beal. Here's Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tough bucket. The Greek freak.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And it's Allen with the ball for Phoenix. Durant surveying the D. He shoots it. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Giannis with the jam.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Allen, the pass to Durant. Misses the three. The Bucks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Prince finds Lillard, and that's an intentional foul. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Allen.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 1.
Lillard against Beal. Out to Portis. 6 to shoot. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Beal. Lillard can't get it to go. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Portis. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 24.
Because of the physical skills and the versatile approach, it's hard not to run plays through Durant pretty much every time down the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Durant with it. Fires it. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Suns.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you. And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Pulls up on the wing. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, the trifecta!
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got P.J. Washington. Kyrie Irving is out there with Thompson. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now Lillard following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. To the inside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Here's Irving following the basket by Giannis.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
It's stolen by Davis. The tray, and it's Kyrie Irving with the 3.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players. Well, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Prince, that's for 2. Mavericks with the rebound. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Count that one.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And that one's good, Irving.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Now here's Lillard. A rebound by Washington. Now here's Exum. Davis with a screen on Prince. Kept alive. Davis kicks to Exum. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Lillard from outside. That shot, no good. Here's Dallas. They're on a 13-3 run. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's defended by Exum. Thompson against Jackson. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Jackson misses. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Leading by 5. Davis sets a screen. Irving attacking. That shot off. Good D by Giannis. Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Lillard misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Washington finds Thompson and stolen by Lillard. There's the drive and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Washington with a screen on Jackson. A nice shot by Irving.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Prince's shot is good.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Irving from long range. Another three for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Thompson. Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Exum in at the three. Now Lillard after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Outside Portis. Lillard against Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Davis with a screen on Lillard. Nobody near Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead. Jackson in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jackson's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 17. It's good. Irving's got 19 points.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Exum with it, backed up by Portis. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 7. Lillard looking around. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. And another 3 for Milwaukee. Greg, we know about the Eurostep, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
No one covered.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Now, here is Irving. 19 points in the game. Puts it up. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Davis against Portis. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Jackson against Irving. Outside, Davis. Pass to Washington. Thompson in the corner. Back to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Lillard, the pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Left side, Portis. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Lillard outside. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Portis a screen on Thompson. Three-pointer, Lillard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Lopez a screen, Green, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Williams gets the bucket.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Trent, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
To the paint, it's tipped. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Kuzma can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 5. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Kuzma. No good on the 3. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Lively, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kuzma with a screen on Lively. From deep, Trent gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got 5 now.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
In the corner, Lively with it. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Dallas leading by 5. Double team on Williams. At the top of the key, Marshall. Martin against Green. Martin kicks to Williams. Martin with the screen for Williams. In the corner, Lively with it. Off target with his 3. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Just 5 to shoot. Lively the pass to Christie. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent outside. Outside Porter. Out to Kuzma. Here's Trent, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Offensive rebound. Here's Martin. Pass to Lively. Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Kuzma. Marshall dishes to Williams. Lets a floater go.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Bucks trail by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Porter outside. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got 5 points so far. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Can they get it? Christie can't make it. And it's Trent in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Milwaukee on top. There. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Dante Exum. P.J. Washington is out there at Davis. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 2.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
Irving drives in. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Lillard outside. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. High post Davis. Clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lillard from outside. And it's Lillard again missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Prince, the pass to Portis. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Thompson. Giannis kicks to Portis. Portis, a screen on Irving. Jackson dishes to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. And again, the Bucks miss. Mavericks trail by 4. Thompson with it. Picked up by Portis. Pass to Davis. Irving with it. Davis finds Irving. Davis with a screen on Lillard. Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lillard outside. From past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Bucks lead by 7.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Back to Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's Washington outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Lillard with it. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Mavericks trailed by 4. And here's Washington outside. Irving looking for an opening. And the shot goes down. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Inside, Davis kicks to Irving to take the lead. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Irving against Jackson. Pass to Davis to tie it up.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defense end, whether he's guarding his own.
Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Lillard. And an intentional foul right there.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the 3-pointer.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. That was a fun night. RIDA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's good.